computers now, right? Are cars the new Best Buy? Tell people to break into car dealerships and download a podcast on the car apps?
Mm-hmm.
They can do that? The future is now, guys.
I don't know what cars are. I've been in a car recently. But...
I want a new car. If we could get an advertiser for like new cars, that'd be cool.
What's my chat name?
I just got a new car. It's 2012.
You have a Subaru, right?
Mm-hmm.
You love it?
Give us all free cars.
Yeah, I do love
Actually, I don't
it.
want a car, but
I just saw
It's fucking rad as hell.
a cool ass ad for the new Subarus that like tell you whenever you're not paying attention or something like that. And I was like, damn. But
yeah, it's like really old, but it was good when it was new. So it's still like so much better than my old car.
I've heard they last forever.
Like it goes really fast.
Nice.
I honestly have no idea how you pick a car, and the fact that it goes really fast seems like that's like the last level that I knew about what cars were doing. With all my friends buying cars in high school. My chat name in Twitch is GeeklyInc. I can't reach my keyboard, or else I'll knock out the microphone and ruin our audio. So I sometimes will lean forward and type one thing. If it's longer sentences, it's either Michael or Bachmann. Depending on if Bachmann is...
And I don't go in the chat during it because I get too distracted.
Yeah.
Laser is being really cute.
Michael.
You can't prove it was me.
You're the only one here.
Yeah, if you see me doing this and typing out but one word, that's it. Sometimes I'll log into my phone.
I can probably sneak in one game of Arena, right?
Is this that magic?
Should we fight?
I should check that.
Maybe.
Oh,
yeah, what deck you doing, bro?
I've been playing a lot.
Jennifer, did you get that email?
What was it about? Lit.
The magic party? Which whenever I say it like that, it gets me way more excited than thinking that
Let me see.
I suddenly love Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Although, I've seen people playing Magic at my local store, and I don't think they'd be nice to me. I think they would be mean to me.
Yeah.
Is it from today?
Yes. It's
I don't think I got
guy
it,
named
then.
Michael. Okay, I will forward it to you. You're just I think I know what you are.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
They're all like, teens.
They're cool. Are they cool teens or?
I mean, no, they're definitely not cool.
They're playing
teens.
Magic, so
Which, like, I appreciate their not coolness, but I just feel like they would be mean to me.
Okay, I sent it.
Yay.
Nika, I got
They'd
you.
be like,
Yes! Ah, nice!
they'd be like, nice deck, old man. That's what they would say to me.
You need to go in like with a deck, like with a bunch of old fucking rules and shit that aren't in the game anymore. Like just
They don't let you play those.
No, just bust
come
out
in with fucking
banding on
Pokemon
them.
cards and be like, take this, bitch.
Tim and Michael, unlike that other person who couldn't help us or didn't try to help us, we are in for the magic party.
Really?
Yay.
When is that?
Thursday.
Nice.
How in?
I decided I'm not.
I
gonna
will
work on Friday. I'm
Send
gonna
you
take
the
off.
email.
Sweet.
Forward
Michael,
it
look
to
at
you
these,
just
man.
so that way you guys have it.
Yeah.
Like, can everyone go, or?
I think so. I just RSVP'd for the three of us
Okay.
Yay.
because I had sent it.
I
and
like
then
I like parties. That's a joke.
But yeah,
for my
Oh, it's party. All right, I
I
have
just sent a
parties.
quick email and he got back to me like pretty quickly. So
Nice.
We should ask for Nick.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Nick get the email?
yeah, he got it.
Yeah, he said he got it.
That's right.
Because he's
So you
like
can ask
making
back.
fun of us. Because he got the magic email.
Yeah. Why don't? That's fine.
Him and PAX is next week. It
not-
seems like the weather is gonna be fine,
Oh yeah.
which is
Good.
good. Like
I've been
not
wanting
like
to check it.
Tim, I think
No,
this is where
no.
podcasters.
Yeah.
And Nika's
But
not.
you think that'd be an influencer more than But
I'm an influencer.
whatever.
Let's see. Next, what the fuck? Next Saturday, 61 degrees.
What?
No,
That would
nice.
be rad as hell.
That'd be rad as hell.
Oh my god, I haven't felt the sun on my skin in so long. It's actually was not a bad winter. Like,
Oh, you guys have a gale warning. No, never mind. It went away. No, we have a gale warning.
It's
That's
really
weird.
windy in Boston, though. That's like a thing here.
I would just like to say, if I look up on Wonderground, Boston, the tower that it pings off of is called Dragon Lair Station.
What?
I don't know where it is,
Sounds
but it's appropriate.
What was that sound?
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, it's gonna be so fucking nice. I don't have to
Oh,
bring a
check
coat
out.
next week.
Fucking
I
crazy
think it
ass-
was the bow suit.
Y'all in the
Oh,
chat.
because yeah, it sounded like it was in my ears, and I was like, ah!
I don't know why it fell.
I didn't like
Michael,
that.
what deck? What's your main deck in Arena?
I'm trying to get another one because I feel like this one needs help. But I've been just doing mono red aggro,
Of course you are.
right? Like I'm
is
sure that's like the lame-o
Of course
deck.
you are.
Yeah, it's the meme deck because everyone's using it 'cause it's so good.
You guys are making me want to log into Fire Emblem. So I'm gonna do
It
it.
makes people die really fast, which I like.
Yeah.
Did you get a Tal Camilla?
No, I did not. But I
Insane.
finally got my reindeer Tharja, and so I'm like good now.
Yes.
Like, I got the thing that I've wanted for like a
Do y'all
year.
ever play like the real game or you just do
No,
the...
I only acquire wives.
Alright, we should probably start.
Yeah.
It's getting
Yeah,
late.
baby.
Oh my god, all these
I was
bunnies.
gonna start
Look at
watching
all these-
funny pet videos.
Are we all ready to start?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. On go.
It's like
3,
I'm not even listening.
2. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
We're
recording. We're recording. God, look at those bonkers.
Bumps.
Y'all in the
Wow.
chat, I fixed it so that my video is correct now. I know that it bothers all of you that I seem backwards, but as you can tell from the writing on my shirt, I'm not. So y'all can deal with it.
Get over it.
Are they just not used to seeing you correct?
Yeah, I've always been backwards.
I do remember like when Nick, like I think it was Nick, like realized that our room was different than what he thought it was.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh my god, I thought it was the other way.
I'm pretty sure you
Remember
guys are
my-
backwards also, but
I remember my
Yeah,
last apartment when I reached behind me.
Oh yeah, that was so
Oh, that
funny.
was so
Everyone
scary.
freaked out. That's great.
Where like Nick was like, Michael, touch the wall, and you just go
Like-
like ah!
Like, ah!
hold up something with writing. Are you guys actually backwards? I can't tell. You can't find. You've got so much stuff with words on it.
That's paper.
Any,
I'm
literally
gonna
any
write.
of it.
I'm gonna write right
Michael,
now.
you're fine.
Tim, I'm gonna write on your paper. I'm gonna do it. If I
Well,
can get a
you
piece
should
of
write
paper.
backwards. It'd be a good goof.
Oh, that sounds way hard.
Hold up your right hand.
Now that's easier than what I asked.
Because that's your
No,
left.
his pants dying.
Left.
No, you guys are okay.
That's a very good reaction image.
Michael, do you have a question?
No, I'm just trying to see if I'm. 'Cause
Oh.
somebody told me
Oh,
my
is that your
ring
right
was on the
hand?
wrong hand before. Yeah, that's my right hand.
If your ring is on the left hand, then you're gay.
No, if your ring is on your
I'm
right
gay.
hand, then you're Russian.
Yeah.
That
I
is
learned this
actually
from
true.
Yuri on Ice.
Somebody complained that my ring was on my wrong hand because my camera was backwards, and so my solution at first was to just put my ring on the actual wrong hand, and then they thought I was right. But that bothered
I've
me.
never
so.
done that before. I've never.
It feels weird. I hate it.
I don't like. Nope. I can't. I'm afraid. I feel like my finger's fatter on my right hand, and
Mine is
I know my
definitely
finger's
fatter.
Yeah.
I have like a dent in my finger from my ring.
I lost my ring 3 years ago.
Yeah, Tim hasn't worn a fucking wedding band in like 3 years because he's
I
a
think
bad
it's been
person.
longer than 3 years.
Yeah, it's been,
My,
it's been 3 years for many years.
My wedding band is missing stones in it. I'm
No.
also a trash person.
The one that we got married with, I immediately put in a box and just had Carrie put in a drawer. I'm like, I'm gonna lose my wedding ring, so just
I kind of want to buy like a plain band, like just a gold one to wear like day to day, just so I don't further fuck up my
live
wedding
the
band
silicone life.
that I bought from a pawn shop.
Yeah, I want to get a rubber one or whatever.
Yeah, you can get them on the internet. You can get anything on the internet.
You
Get
know,
it
I got,
tattooed.
yeah, we should start.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, that.
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Fucking
All right,
joke.
let's do this. Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another episode of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Nika Howard.
I'm first. That's all I've got.
Jennifer Cheek.
Hey, everyone.
Tim Lanning.
Hey, everybody, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
And the Mike Bachmann.
Hey everybody, you can buy anything on the internet like silicone wedding bands or anthrax.
But you should not buy that because the
You
feds-
don't buy, you should not buy
No.
silicone wedding bands.
Don't buy a wedding band on the internet.
Stay off the dark net or whatever it's called.
Don't buy anthrax.
Tim, is this what we do for cut?
Yeah.
Unless you were buying the anthrax.
Let's take that one.
CD.
Let's take another.
Yes,
Yeah, the
my
band.
favorite band, Anthrax.
Yeah.
Jennifer, can I just do a callback real
Yes.
fast? There's a Bunny Tharja with a free summons right now.
Well, now I gotta get her too.
I think I have her.
Oh, I need
I'm
every
sorry, it's
Tharja
not
that
Tharja.
exists.
It's Kagero. Bunny Kagero.
Man. Okay, well she's
Oh,
good
damn.
too.
So hey everyone, we're a 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Fourth
Wait,
edition?
what? Well, we
We
were.
were.
We
Hey.
were murdered.
Hey, as
Tim was
me and
trying to
Nika,
fucking stunt on us, and then he got our what edition we are wrong.
as Nika and I chatted about earlier today, time is relative. So
Yeah.
we are a 4th edition podcast.
And a 5th edition one.
Yes, thanks. Also, whoops. So yeah, we do many fun things. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up outside of just playing the game of D&D here. Did you know, if you're listening to this in the future, that you can head over to twitch.tv/GeeklyInc to watch it live? We do it roughly every other Thursday, except for we've been off
Except
schedule
for
for
we
about a
don't.
year and a half.
It's hard to schedule a podcast when you're 5 fucking adults
Mm-hmm.
with
And we
like
might switch
lives.
today too.
Yep.
So,
So
Good
Fucking
luck.
knows.
Just show up like every day. Maybe we'll be streaming. Who
I'm just
knows?
saying, well, if you follow the Twitch
Yes.
channel, then I'll email you.
And also,
but-
if you follow us on Twitter. we
follow us on
usually give a heads
Twitter.
up
We're
there.
not always super good at saying which day it is, but we're trying to be better. The next live stream is April 4th, 2019. And then theoretically every other Thursday, except for one Thursday. No, we're actually doing something different. Yeah. Every other Thursday from then. We should be more consistent
Yeah,
because we're gonna be more flexible.
we're gonna be more flexible.
There might be some episodes with not all of us.
Yeah.
You know? So
We're
Let's
trying
split
to
the
do some
party.
stuff.
We go with the flow.
go with the flow.
What
Just
if? What if? Like instead of being like, "What's Toby doing?" Were like, "What if we just followed Lahni and Rowan and Skud on a multi-ep bar crawl?"
Yeah.
Yes. We
Uh,
want to eat brunch at every place on
Brunch,
Halo.
brunch, brunch.
it's 8 p.m.
Yes, brunch, bitch.
But reminder, the only reason that we have to change our schedule, it's your fault. It's because our Patreon's not $600,000. If it
And
was
we have
600,000,
jobs.
yeah. If we had 600,000, right now it's about like 4,500. So you just have to get it from 4,500 a month
Just
to
600,000.
600,000 a
Right?
month.
I think if they just did like 10 times what they're doing now, I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
we'd probably be able to all quit our
We do
jobs.
Yeah.
But
That's all.
unfortunately, we gotta get that health insurance. You gotta get that rent money and that bill money.
Yes. So empty out your wallets. We'll pass around
Get
the
out your
offering plate.
Fucking check.
You guys remember that YouTube video? God,
That's
that's
really
funny.
funny.
Yeah, we'll also be at Dragon Con.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Crazy. I keep
That's the
forgetting.
one I
And
will
then-
be
me
at.
too.
Bachmann
Yeah,
will
all
be
of us.
at Dragon
We'll be
Con.
at Dragon Con.
The only time when we say we, other than GeeklyCon, that includes Bachmann, will be Dragon
This is
Con.
real.
And stay tuned for a special announcement about that. But if you're thinking about going to Dragon Con, I think
do
you
it.
will want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
keep
trust
Friday
us.
night open.
Keep the Friday night open of Dragon Con, I think.
Wink.
Wink.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Thank you for PAX. That was fun, right, guys? Right?
Oh,
right?
I'm
my
so
God.
hungover.
I'm so hungover.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Bachman's
like
hungover,
when
we drank so much.
Yeah, it's a lot like when my class trip, like that I couldn't go on. They all went to medieval times, and I watched The Cable Guy, which has a scene that takes place at medieval times.
Did
And
your
I
teacher
did-
tell you, like, all right, just watch this, it's the same thing?
No, it just happened to be on TV. It was really fucked up.
Wow. Well.
But I also watched, there's a famous movie where a scene takes place at PAX East. So
Yeah.
I won't tell you what it
Bachmann was
is.
there
You all
and
know. You've all
Spirit.
seen it.
We all know. Yeah, so I also do want to let everyone know, obviously we're joking. If you don't go to DragonCon, just kidding. No, we're joking. Don't feel bad if you can't give us money.
No.
It's hard out there.
Just write a review.
Yeah, write a
Tell
review,
your
tell a friend. No big whoop. We don't want you to financially hardship yourself.
Yeah, don't do that.
Absolutely not.
And please don't add 1 ounce of stress by giving us 1 cent. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
But if you can,
If you can, rattle in the tip jar.
Yeah,
we are absolutely supported by Patreon. I
Yes.
think that's safe to say.
Yes, I do not think this show would exist in its current form without Patreon.
Yeah.
I would be recording from a Panera parking lot if it were not.
Okay, I do kind of want to see this hell world, this like split. I do want to. I'm curious what that would look like.
It's like It's a Wonderful Life, like the bad version.
Every week it's a different Panera.
I love every episode of like Nickelodeon that would do that, where like the Rugrats with like Chucky, I think it was. God, that was so depressing and scary. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That at all.
People are gonna remember. Anyone in their 30s will remember the Chucky
I probably
episode.
pushed that one down.
Yeah. So also, go on over to our Random Encounters feed. I do not know a good way to do it. Just look up GeeklyInc Random Encounters, and our Dungeon of Doom episode should be there by March 30th or 31st, give or take. Where most of us would have played a Dwarven Forge official game. Is that the word I'm looking for? And I can only assume it's a lot of fun. We're going to be playing it in 9 days. So, but yeah.
Yeah, we're replacing Bachmann with Carly. I think it's like, there's no way it's not going to be better, right, than our normal ones.
And our cats will be there. So
like,
you
if
know
we
it's
just
gonna
made
be good.
that switch permanent.
Yeah, it's going to be in our house.
It would be better financially for Michael, which is
I would be so much closer to quitting my job.
But yeah, no, that I assume will be super fun. But obviously, when you're listening to this, it's already out. So
there's so much potential.
So much potential. Frick. It's one of the few times we've actually all played together
in person
with minis in terrain. I'm excited. I don't think we'll be able to video it though, unfortunately. People don't give us enough money.
Yeah. Mike Bachmann thought that joke was really funny.
He loved it.
He really liked it.
He's sending us pictures of Amelia in the chat right now, and they're really good.
I did like that joke.
Bachmann will be part of it. But
man, what's everyone got? Does everyone have a D20? Did you bring a D20 tonight?
I did.
Oh my god, I still have not bought dice. We've been doing this podcast for so long.
23 years later, Bachmann still doesn't have any dice.
Michael, you should have D20s for me.
Oh no!
Wait, what'd you roll, Jennifer?
I rolled a 1.
Has anyone ever done this? Rolled a 20 in the first ep and a 1. Oh man!
Oh my god! Do you know that I reversed the way I announced your names this time from last time purposefully?
I know you made me first, which I did.
You were last time.
Did you curse me?
Or did I do that wrong?
What the fuck?
Who's to say?
I
rolled a 10.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 1. Also.
No!
You also rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Oh my
god! Whose dex is higher?
Roll off.
In real life, or
yeah, in real life.
You have to. You both have to do it. You both have to do it, but you have to do it at the same time.
Oh,
we have to roll.
No, you have to do the recap at the same time.
Oh, I can't. I have too much white wine in my system for this. Well, my dex is an 18, so
mine's a 20.
Just roll again. Just roll again. Just roll again.
I think your dex is not. It's just 14. For initiative. It's not for this.
Oh my god! I rolled another 1.
Okay, Nika, get rid of that dice. Throw it in the trash.
No, it's my fancy Lahni dice.
Yeah, it's sorry. Die Hard. They know that it's a problem. Their entire business model is selling you one evil dice. Just kidding. Go ahead.
This episode brought to you by Die Hard Dice.
Not technically, but we love them. So it's okay.
In our heart, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it anymore.
So last.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say the coupon code of dragons. That's not.
Don't say dragons as coupon code. Okay.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Sorry. Go ahead, Nika.
No, you're fine. Dragons. Teleported back to Paylor's Hope after talking to Ioun. We went to brunch and we had bottomless mimosas and Scotch eggs. Bottomless Scotch eggs also.
That doesn't sound like a D&D game.
That just sounds like a normal Saturday for me.
Frank is going to try to take us to his boss, Osiri Draculis, and Toby went to read about how to turn Toby 2 into a real boy, and he had to take part of his constitution and part of his intelligence and put it into him, which he did, and it harrowed him. Rowan took Skud and Lahni to the Rattling Skeleton, where we had a lot of drinks and just a general good bonding time. Then we went to the bank at Paylor's Hope the next morning after Frank rudely hurried us through another brunch. But we were eating it before 9 a.m., so I feel like we just had
That's just breakfast.
It was just breakfast, yeah.
This 8 a.m. brunch is weird.
Oh. I don't know what brunch is.
Osiri, this was just a note for myself. Osiri Draculis is Frank's boss's name. And he was not in the office whenever we were going to meet him. And so we were going to wait outside of his office. And we had devised a plan to steal something personal from him so that Toby could scry on him. And so Lahni phased through the door to steal his fingernails when the episode dramatically ended.
Michael, tell us what happened.
Famous fingernail heist. Oh, I forgot to do the thing where we paid attention to funny jokes that we said last episode. Shit.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
No.
Well,
we should say a funny joke this
didn't
time.
say anything funny.
Yeah, we fucked it up.
So, Lahni, you phase through the door somehow with your super speed. You go so fast, you phase right through it.
Is she just sprinting down the hallway of a bank?
It's really more of just like a blur. So like you don't really see Lahni. You just like vibrating.
I thought you guys were in a bathroom.
Well, we
lied.
We were going to go to the bathroom, and then we wanted to get a little more data.
Okay.
We need fingernail data.
Yeah,
sometimes I miss one key detail, and it completely skews like what I think is happening because I straight up thought that Lahni was facing through a bathroom stall door.
When you gotta go.
That's not a joke.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just gonna piss in this trash can.
Do it.
So, your breath is taken away by just how hideously decorated this office room is.
Is there a fake wooden duck?
There's a wooden duck. He's got like a bunch of kind of gross paintings. If you're familiar with the artist Francisco Goya,
the painter of light. Yes.
I meant, yes.
No, he is the painter of darkness.
He's the founder of Goya Beans.
Just real sort of nasty, gross paintings, and just I don't know. It's like sort of opulent and bad at the same time. Lots of wood paneling and.
I don't hate
ducks.
this, Michael.
I fucking love Goya personally.
Yeah. I love Goya as well.
I'm a Goya stan.
I would like to send this to our chat because this looks like old man Wax sticking his fingers in someone's mouth.
I am excited.
We should make a Patreon tier where someone's allowed to join our Chi chat.
Oh my god, but they cannot talk. What the fuck is happening in this thing? I hate this. All right, I changed my mind. Goya's bad.
You can join our G chats, but you're not allowed to tell anyone about when we fight. I don't like looking at this. Is that a dentist?
I hate this.
No, okay. I was wrong before. This is hentai.
Is this painting? Is the name of it diphtheria? Is that what's happening?
Either that's the name or that's a disease.
We gotta move on.
Oh, is it like diphtheria?
I hate this. Is that the Danish word for like dentist?
Okay, but if you search diphtheria, Goya...
Guys, stop looking up diphtheria for once.
No, I just want people to be able to find it. Yeah, if you search diphtheria Goya, you will find the picture that we're talking about, and it is the worst thing
I
I've ever
posted
seen.
the link in the chat.
It's terrible.
Anyway, there's a picture of an old man sticking his fingers into a child's mouth for some reason.
This is high art.
That's art.
That's art.
The carpet and the curtains don't match. They're clashing. The colors are all wrong.
Is it like opulent or is it?
It is. Everything looks very expensive. It's just kind of like it. It's wrong. It feels wrong.
Michael, but you
Does
said
he
the rest
have
of the bank was crap.
Does he have like a golf, like a hole and he can practice putting?
Uh-huh.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So what does Lahni do now that she's in this room?
Well, she is taken aback by how terrible it is. Like Lahni, she lives in a very nice little shack that has matching gingham curtains with chickens on them and a farm scene. There's apples and little wooden statues everywhere in her parents' house. Well, R.I.P. parents' house.
Oh.
And so this is very this is just awful to Lahni because this is not wholesome country living. This is like what big city bankers do. But she would like to find his pile of fingernail clippings.
Yeah, Michael, remember we said that
All right,
existed?
roll investigate.
Okay. I'm not good at this. Can I roll a perception?
No.
Can I sniff out those fingernails?
If a fingernail falls from the ceiling, you can definitely use perception to see if you see it.
Okay, well I rolled an 8 and I have a -1, so I got a 7.
All right, you weirdly don't find a pile of fingernails.
Okay, but
There
you
are,
did say
Choo-choo, right?
you did say that there's a putting green, so I would imagine there is a golf club of some sort.
Yes.
Maybe
Gotta be.
okay. I steal that instead.
She took his
There's
5 iron.
also you also notice there's filing cabinets and books and writing and stuff like that as well.
Is there anything that would stand out to me in these? I would like to rifle through it all real fast and very quick.
A lot of the stuff in the filing cabinet seems to be at least a little bit related to torture.
Okay.
No.
Can I take? Is there a way to do? Can I draw quickly? Can I photocopy this?
No, you cannot.
Charcoal.
No.
Well, Michael, on season 2, episode 4 of The Flash, he did the thing that she said.
You can steal
He
it.
does have a copy machine in the Flash. It's one of his powers.
Well, do you think he would miss it? Miss his torture?
I probably
Torture
not.
Okay.
No, he definitely wouldn't miss it. Wink.
Oh shit, he's gonna miss
Hey,
it.
don't listen to him. He's a fucking liar.
I'm gonna take it. I want to take it because I think that I'll stick it, I'll shove it in my ferret or something.
Whoa. Oh, sorry. I was like, save it for the bedroom. Jesus.
I take his putter and his. Wait, does he have a mug that says "I'd rather be golfing" or something? No, he'll know.
World's worst devil. or
He
something?
does have a there is a picture of him, a small where you on his desk where you'd normally see a picture of someone's family. It's just a little portrait of him.
A picture of his old self on his desk?
Yeah.
What
Now
a rude
that I
ass.
like. I love that energy. That's
He's
very
and it's a painting of an older man. It's very much in the same style as that other Goya painting, but it's it's an older man. He's impeccably dressed. He's got tiny little glasses and a bald head, but long hair.
Is he human?
All round. Yes, he's human. He's got a skullet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember now. It's been so long. Jesus. To us, he looked like the fellow, maybe with a straighter back from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yes.
I'm a Christian, so I've never seen that movie.
Really?
My
With
sister
little
yelled at me
glasses
when I
and
watched it
old.
for 2 seconds. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I don't want to take his picture because that seems like his pride and joy. He would maybe notice that.
He would notice it
So-
immediately. Where's my face?
I take the torture files because why not? I think Toby
not?
might be able to use it. And then I take his putter.
Okay.
Delicious.
Ooh.
And I stick his putter down my back like Wonder Woman.
Oh,
So there's just like the top poking out.
What kind of
Okay.
putter? Is it like a 9-iron? Also, how do you putt?
I don't know anything about golf.
Does he have like
Putter and
special
9-iron are
golf balls?
2 different clubs.
Oh, boy, is my face red.
Yeah, it's like you're not even a dad at all. You don't even know about golf clubs.
Dad. All right, cool.
And
Is she
then-
dead or?
Can I- Can I phase out and then run into the bathroom?
Sure.
I assume no one sees me.
Roll another stealth check for me.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, shit. Sorry.
That fucking noise. Do that every time you roll. I love
I
it.
actually like that. It's very stressful.
That's why I normally mute it because it's so loud. 25 stealth.
All right, you are of like the wind. You are a ghost.
Would you say that I was gone in a flash?
Lonnie Naruto runs down the hall.
You hear a slight knocking. Did you run in the ladies' bathroom or whatever?
I would run to Toby. I assume Toby is in the men's or the
There's only
gender neutral
unisex.
bathroom.
There's only
Okay.
a unisex
Gender- okay.
gender neutral bathrooms in Drunk.
How many bathrooms are there?
4.
I'm sure you mapped this out, obviously.
4.
Is this
Four.
according to code? Do you have enough bathrooms for this facility?
Yes.
But okay, so yeah, as Aunt Lonnie is running down the hallway, she gets a like Toby steps out, and she gets a message real quick that says, "Don't go to the bathroom yet. Frank's in there."
Do not go in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I slapped my entirely wet. That you can't keep a great white shark in that tank.
It's a clean
Anyways.
wet.
I say, where?
I was like, what?
Well, I walk out of the bathroom real quick. It's like, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Oh, well, I got these files on torture. I don't know why a
What?
banker would have them, but I thought they were interesting, so I took them. And then I
No.
got this putter. It seems to be his pride and joy, except for a picture of himself that he had on the desk, but I thought that he might miss that.
What a sociopath! Thank you so much. All right, I have diarrhea, and I'm gonna run into another unisex bathroom, and get out my crystal
Different one
ball.
than the one you're standing right next to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be near Frank. Is the whole vibe.
Are they like single onesies or multi-folk stalls?
I like that you looked at me for that. Like,
Wait,
thank you.
They're
Okay.
multi-folk stalls.
Damn
Multi-folks.
it.
Hold up. Multi-folk stalls. Explain to me more about this. Like a
Well, like,
stall
is it a-
inside a bathroom that has like more than one toilet in it.
No, just like
Yeah.
multiple
No,
toilets.
actually, what Bachmann is describing. is
Oh.
what they have.
All right, it's the future, man. Or like, this is the future liberals want. So
It's a
Yeah, I
team
wanna-
sport.
Yeah, if you can't piss beside your spouse, then what are you even doing?
hell yeah, baby. All right, I go into the one that Frank is not. I scream about my diarrheas. I take out. I have Arlington come back. I cast prestidigitation on the water inside the toilet. I have
Oh my!
Arlington as a rat plunked down into the water.
In the toilet?
Yeah, to make realistic plunking dookie noises. Not like farts, but like kerplunks. And then I cast. I take out my crystal ball, and I cast. Which one? Scrying. Michael, I have a +0 to my roll, and Osari has a -4 based on me having his putter.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll a d20, and then he has to also do the same. Let me get the numbers. So wait. So I roll d20.
It got very quiet.
Yeah, I'm reading because it's like a 2-part thing. So I. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, no, I don't roll. You roll. You have a -4 to your roll.
Is it a saving throw?
Saving throw 17. It's lower now.
Oh no!
It's a wisdom
what-
saving throw. Sorry,
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
So okay. So you feel like What would it look like if it was successful?
If it was successful and the person does not have true sight, they would not know.
Well, like what would you see?
Basically think of it as an invisible eye would, on a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb. So basically, I'm within 10 feet of them, and I think I can see about 30 feet from them. I don't remember where I saw that 30 feet number from.
Okay, so so what happens is you see it's like everything's black, and then this shape starts of like kind of looks. It's very sort of amorphous, but it sort of looks like a man sitting at a desk writing.
Okay,
and it starts to become more and more clear and more light. And then suddenly, it's gone.
Just to give you the information, on a successful save, the target isn't affected, and you can't use the spell again for 24 hours. So, unfortunately, there's no super drawback, like friendship or whatever. All right, so I don't really see anything. And it's super amorphous. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I will come out, send a quick message, because I can send message through walls, letting everybody know that we can go wait in front of the office. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Cool. And meanwhile, I'm gonna hunker behind Scud's robes.
Did you finish your toilet times?
Yeah, I come out being like, woo!
These robes are mostly white, though, so I'm gonna need you to make sure you're completely evacuated.
Oh, I wasn't tooting.
Don't shit on my robes.
He was just fitting his rat into the toilet bowl.
Okay, so he's sitting on top of the toilet with his rat's kerplunking, and then he gets up, he's like, "Oh frick, I gotta pee," and then he goes back and pees. And then he washes his hands, yada yada yada. Comes out, and then Toby washes his hands, and then digitizes them to like double it.
Double clean.
Nice. He comes back out and hides behind Scud's folds and wants to read, or maybe he shows the torture book to Scud as well, because Toby's not feeling very well still, and he would like some help, but he would definitely want to kind of sort of hide it from Frank, because I think we can all agree Frank isn't super trustworthy.
Oh yeah, Frank should not know.
Well, I think he's not thinking correctly about it.
I don't really want to hide behind the dexterous elves. They don't create much of a wind block, so I guess I could cast a spell on it. I cast Minor Illusion on it to make the book look like top 10 accounting fails.
That would be something Frank would be into, though.
Yeah, Frank is like, "Oh, give me that."
Yeah, he doesn't read that.
He's like, "I mean, these characters."
So Frank comes back out of the bathroom, and he's like, "He's still not here yet. Oh man, getting more nervous."
And maybe he had a meeting, or maybe he had to go buy donuts for the office or something. I don't know what accountants do.
I do let everyone know what I saw. So,
but not Frank.
Not Frank. Via message. Message, a very good cantrip.
You guys wait there for what feels like quite a while.
Are we able to read the torture book at all?
Yeah, what does the torture file say?
It's all accounting.
It sounds like a new Dateline special, the torture files, and I would watch the hell out of it.
Teens in Arkansas are doing something called torture files.
Does Toby make it look like it's like how to do money crimes on the front, so Frank doesn't want to look at it?
Well, I said top 10 accounting
That's
fails.
the opposite. He wants to read that.
Yeah, that's like kids falling off your bikes. Watch kids falling off bikes all day.
It was a moment of weakness. Toby is very dehydrated right now. It's not the best.
Can you guys not? I'm already nervous. Can you guys not read that around me?
Are you nervous you're gonna fail?
I haven't seen my boss in a long time.
Why are you afraid of him? He's just a person.
Well, I want him to think I'm doing a good job, and I'm worried that he's not going to think I'm doing a good job.
Well, Frank, do you think you're doing a good job?
Well, I try, but then you guys go and spend money on waffles and
If
alcohol.
he thought you weren't doing a good job, he would have found you and killed you. No, fired, probably. Fired is the word I was looking for.
Frank, I thought I was your boss. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it in here, and I'm a little bit confused about what's going on.
I'm your money manager, whose job it is to stop you from spending too much money. It says you owe a lot of money.
Frank, how
to
much
the bank.
do you think how much does the Ferrum Pecunium pay for saving one of their employees from death? How much do you think that would cost? Or how much would the award be?
It depends on how valuable the life is.
Frank, are you worth it?
Wait, are you threatening me?
No, Frank,
no.
we saved your life from the crystal belly.
Just trying to
Remember?
bargain away some of our.
I mean, I'm assuming that we've all saved each other's lives. We're kind of like a team.
Franklin! No, that is not true at all. I'm sorry. It's been a long, very strange night. We saved you. We saved your life. You know that's true. You have not saved ours. I don't hate you anymore.
You saved us coppers, but not lives.
Well,
yes, very good, Rowan.
Okay. Look, you saved me in your way. I've saved you in my way. Like, just imagine.
What's your way?
If you would spend all your money like you would have without me, you would be destitute. You wouldn't be able to buy food, and you're good people, so you wouldn't steal, and so you'd starve to death.
This guy.
Frank, what?
I can create
food
food
jobs.
I've never needed money ever. I just show up places and people give me things.
I'm literally walking around with the bones of my friends. I would absolutely steal.
Frank,
Why
I
are you
just
guys
created
giving me such a hard time?
Listen, man, I understand that you like coins and whatever. I get it. You get really excited about
You think they're neat.
when you make the numbers go up and down and you make them balance each other. But there's more to life, man. Come on.
Yeah, bud.
Why are you guys giving me a hard time? You know I'm having a hard day.
I'm trying to support.
We're your friends.
I'm trying to support you.
We're
So-
friends.
So
we
is he
just want
like
you
a-
to feel good about yourself.
Ray, I want you to take a coin and I want you to stomp on it. This will be good for you. I want you to take. Is there paper money in Drunkeros?
Great
I
question.
don't think so. I think it's all coin.
Ah, damn it. I'm going to hold up a coin in front of Frank's face and I throw it on the ground. Now it's your turn,
just-
He
Frank.
dives
I
for
don't
it.
even. What is even the? I don't even. I'm gonna go talk to the
I was like, I
secretary.
set it on fire. I'm like, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have that ability.
Do you have cantrips?
Is Frank a contract? He works for this other company. Is he contracted with us then?
His job is literally to make sure that you pay this bank
Yeah.
on a regular basis.
He is
Rowan
not
thought-
a part of the Tower of
Rowan
Great at all.
thought that he was
No.
her employee
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought too. I thought he was
No.
until this moment.
You have a friend that does this in real life.
So it's
Yeah,
like
I know.
when it's like when a city can't handle its own budget, and then the state sends somebody to manage their money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure,
Just
yeah.
taking notes
Yeah, so
But, I mean,
he works
we're
out of
all-
our office.
You're all a team. I think we
He's
can
an
all agree on
accountant.
that.
No, we can't, Michael. Shut up. You can't trick us by switching to DM voice. You almost got me though. I think I'm gonna ask Frank while we're arguing, I'm like pull us all off to the side, with my massive strength, and shove the book and remove the top 10 accounting fails illusion from it. Like, well, reading books about torture, is that something that you're supposed to do here, Frank?
I don't know what this is.
I waved the putter in his face. Is golf something you're supposed to do here, Frank?
What are you saying? You're saying this is Mr. Draculus's file? I seriously doubt that.
It is.
Yeah, that's exactly.
How would you have even gotten it?
Because we're adventurers.
Frank, do you not pay attention to anything that we can do?
Are you saying you broke into Mr. Draculus's office with your magical phasing abilities and stole his files while I was taking a poop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess when you say it like that.
I mean, look. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay? I'm going to go talk to the secretary.
Wait, are you saying the wrong is us stealing and the torturing is also wrong?
I think that's the implication.
Also, Skud, how do you feel about this since you just made the comment that we would not steal to survive? Would you like to take back that statement?
No, I said I would absolutely steal.
No, did I say Skud? I meant Frank.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Frank, not Skud.
There's a twist.
I'm under a lot of pressure, and you guys are really disappointing me right now.
Well,
Sorry.
Frank,
I'm
number
sorry.
one, I get disappointed because I thought you were my employee and you're not. And number 2, I thought you were my friend also. And we're trying to save you because your boss is a
Normal bankers don't have torture books.
Normal bakers don't have a picture of a man sticking his fingers inside of a kid's mouth. It's really and normal bakers don't have a picture of their own face on their desk, man. Come on. It's messed up.
Frank storms off.
Can we stop? Can I cast?
Can we stop?
Can we not?
Can I cast Stop
David!
Frank on him?
Stop, Frank.
Yeah.
As he walks away, like I imagine we're down a corridor, Michael, and as he goes to turn, I cast. I forgot. I can use my new feature. Sorry, I haven't done this yet.
Ray of
So
Enfeeblement.
many things.
Oh, I cast Silent Image for free. Because I have spell mastery. I can do whatever I want. I forgot. Silent Image, and then I infuse it with the Shadowfell. I create a door, which is a copy of all the other doors, but it's locked or something, so that he can't turn down the hallway. And then the Silent Image kind of wraps around, trapping him within our nook that we have pulled him off to.
What?
Like,
Why? Why? What are you doing?
Frank, we're trying to save you, buddy. You have to. Can we like? Why does someone got some fucking charisma?
Yeah, can I charisma him? Can I
Toby's plus 0.
Can I persuade him actually?
Toby, we've been with you for so long.
What's the best dice?
If that doesn't
We
work,
love you
I
like
can
a brother,
appeal to
bro.
his. I can appeal to his own mortality using a religion check. It'll be fine.
No!
No, that's one on the trash can.
Yeah, that's a 1. Oh no. Well,
Was that 3 ones in a row?
no, I only did 1. Nika did 2 earlier.
Okay.
How
now
about
I've
this?
got 2.
He must be at his manor. Let's go to his manor. We'll talk to him. He'll clear all of this up for us.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
manner of
Frank-
torture.
I'm sorry. Are you going to ask a person who has a file on torture about their torture file?
Yeah,
I would like to ask him about the whole the main office is in hell thing.
We're gonna die if you do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe we should like let you go in on your own so he thinks that it's just you. But
No,
we're
but-
like they're ready to roll in.
Like the
Frank.
FBI.
Exactly.
The Ferrum Baculium investigators. Frank,
FBI.
I know Rowan this really said something stupid and gross. Like you're on a 1, right? So it's not tugging on you. Is that-
I did.
I know-
I just grabbed Frank's face and stared at him. I didn't say anything.
I know that we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I think the past couple weeks together we've gotten close. Remember when we fought in the Feywild? You know.
Well,
Remember?
I mean, yeah, you guys are obviously my best friends.
Yes, and Frank. I'm not depressed when you say that because I do genuinely like you, and you're coming out of your shell. So please trust us. Frank, how about this? A trick. You do an insight check to us. Therefore, we don't have to roll, you know? See?
That's genius.
That's genius. Michael, roll good. Use inspiration.
We'll tell you if you do.
Michael, I'll give you inspiration. Use it. Insight check us. Thanks.
You rolled a 6.
Perfect. Following you.
He's blinded by the love of math. He
Like,
loves the numbers.
There's only one. Look, you guys are very powerful. This guy's a banker. I don't know what you think is going to happen. We'll go and talk to him. He'll clear up the main office stuff. It'll be fine.
Frank, you
And
have too
we
much
are
trust in
friend-
the system.
Look, if you guys, believe in me like you are saying you do, then you should trust me and we should go do this.
Okay, there's only one way.
We're about to drop. You're a little too emotional for
There's-
this. but
Who's
then
gonna charm Frank?
There's
we're
only
gonna
one
get
way
into
out of
problematic
this.
territory.
I've got it. I cast disguise self. I look like Frank. I'm Frank now. We put him in a box, and we just.
I think this is a great plan.
I like half this plan, actually.
I like all of it.
Which part?
Can
The
we,
box?
how about this? We put. Do you have sending? You're a wizard, kind of, right?
Yeah,
What are you?
probably. I don't know.
Or a message? The cantrip?
I don't have
I'm-
a message to cantrip.
I'm starting to get the feeling you guys are weirdly. I mean, I'm nervous about Mr. Draculis, but it sounds kind of like you guys are like a little bit afraid of him.
Yeah, we think he's going to kill you to cover up his tortures and things.
Well,
Yeah, I
you'll be
think-
there. You'll protect me.
Okay, how about we have Skud go in, disguised as you,
Mhm.
you Cyrano Bergerac or whatever, him.
Yes. Whisper in his ear.
I'll
We
put-
turn Frank small, and he sits on Frank's
Ooh.
shoulder.
Ooh, okay.
Frank.
Okay. I know there's probably an easier way to do this, but we could probably cast 7 different spells. So what we could do is we could put Arlington inside like Scud's shirt to kind of like give him information.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait.
Frank whispers to Arlington. And Arlington whispers to Scud, who's disguised as Frank.
Yes. But it'd probably be Frank whispers to Toby. And Toby.
Oh no, there's even more telephone?
Well, because Toby can cast spells through Arlington.
Oh, okay.
It makes it a little more
We're gonna have a
complicated, but
series of people
mechanically
taking their
sound.
headphones off so that we can actually play telephone here.
Oh my god.
Frank, do you trust us enough to have Scud Cyrano de Bergerac you?
Absolutely, of course I do.
What? This feels like a big step, I think.
Yes, and I hold out a giant white rat. Scud, put this somewhere inside of your clothes.
Okay.
I pull out a button and I put it on Frank's shirt. It says Employee of the Month.
This means a lot to me.
But
I
can you
wanna
really
give,
name
Frank
him
a
Employee
hug.
of the Month if he doesn't work for us?
He's my employee.
She deserves it. I don't know. I feel like Frank's my height for some reason.
You're similar builds.
Well,
Well, then I look like a taller Frank because disguise self, I can only make myself 1 foot shorter.
I mean, okay, Frank's like 4
just, like,
foot
hunch over.
11 or something, and I guess Toby's like 3 feet tall, right?
yeah,
And I feel like Rowan and Lahni are like towering over everyone.
y'all big. How tall is Scud?
Oh shit.
That's sexy art. Makes you look big.
Yeah, it makes me look big, and I think that I'm just basing myself off of that. But let me look at my actual like features and
It's
descriptions.
you're It's fine. You can disguise yourself as him. Let's not.
My height. I don't want to.
We've
I don't want to brag, but my height
from
is
the brunch
average.
to the bank. We need to keep going.
This is why whenever like you're
45
getting
minutes.
stressed out about like Michael has enough time to prepare, it's like it's fine, but
Listen, just let us fucking go off the rails. We have got it.
okay. I think it's a good plan.
I think it's a solid plan.
Are you cool? Let's go. We have all right. Let's fuck up and spend way too much time figuring out how Lahni makes Bercy palanquin us out there.
I feel like we can do it.
That'll be just like a flashback for the future.
Flashback.
Yeah. We'll flashback to see how it happened, but for now we just.
Yeah. We get there.
Like you actually.
You get it. It's
Yes.
he lives in the city. It's not like it's you've got a long way to go.
The rich zone.
It is the rich zone. It is a manor. You get there and there's a large gate. There's a large sort of imposing dragon statues on either side of the gate. And
I cast seeming on sorry on I'm not gonna apologize for my voice cracking. I'm 32.
You're welcome.
I cast seeming on Frank so that he looks like Skud, and then I nudge the current Skud.
Yeah, can you give me Michael? Can you give me a sample of Frank's voice real quick?
You just kind of like real nasally and
Just think about how much you love math.
So kind of like this.
Every time. He knew he was gonna do it regardless. I love it.
It's kind of nasally and.
yeah, you got it.
Okay, I got it.
Wow.
It's not that nerdy, but I love it. I love
It's
it.
me,
It's
Just
pretty
like
good.
Wario or Waluigi.
Wow, Wario, my money.
I cast seeming on Frank, and then I infuse the Shadowfell to make all of him be skin. So, in case anyone touches them.
Okay. So there's this sort of large dragon gate.
Elbow Scud Frank.
To open it?
No, it'd be like, look at these dragons, dude.
Yeah, they're
And they're-
pretty sweet.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say Frank Scud, not Scud Frank.
Oh God.
I don't know what the difference between those are.
There's also two guards outside, and they are wearing breastplates and helmets, and the helmets are also sort of like shaped like dragon heads.
Is there any like rainbow stuff? Because a little on the nose, but I'm into it. I'm into a.
This seems very Tiamat-esque, if I had to say.
So our I mean, no, we're accounting is white, like my badge, my white accounting badge. So it's not a rainbow color.
And the dragons.
Yeah, I was thinking of
HR is black. QA is blue, maintenance is green, and security is red. But I mean, we're white, so it's not.
No silvers, no golds, or
No.
You guys sound very chromatic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you ever
Gotta
think
say,
about that?
I don't
That
follow. Nope. I don't
chromatic
follow.
dragons are generally evil, and you guys are all chromatic colors, but you don't have any of the metallic ones that are the good dragons.
And
Well,
there's
that's
like a
the
lot of dragon
point.
imagery.
Well, his name is Draculus. It's. I think it's like a family thing.
It is
Oh.
kind of
Can I
weird.
do a history
From a
check on the
dragon
family?
or Dracula.
Yeah, I actually have. I've had the exact same thought, and it's fucking me up. I did a 23 history check.
It's like Draco, like that sort of thing.
Can I do a 23 history check on the Draculus family? Anything I know about them?
I mean, I think you would probably know a little bit. I mean, Toby knows a lot of stuff. You would probably have
A little
heard
less
of this family. I think there's probably been a series of sort of patriarchs over the years with different names.
Patriarchy.
But it's usually just like it's just a series of of patriarchs.
So nothing like super interesting, just kind of like, oh, okay, they've been around stuff. Okay.
They've been around a long time in Paler's Hope. It's very wealthy. They probably have all worked for this bank.
Cool.
Okay, here we are. Let's go. Let's go in.
Okay, let's go in.
The guards. Well, I guess Skud Frank would need to talk to the guards.
Before we go in, Frank, don't forget to use my voice. Otherwise, it'll be weird.
Okay. I'm Skud.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Here, Scott, take my ID, my badge, and my ID, and then they'll think I'm you.
Okay, this is a really nice.
versa.
This is a really nice ID. I like it a lot. Okay, don't forget to tell me what to say. I'm very nervous because I'm Frank now. Hello, guard. Here's my ID.
Sorry, if I can interrupt, I have to unlearn 2 spells because my intelligence went down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
So wish, and what else?
No! No wish?
No, he was joking.
Oh.
Was he? The guards they look at your badge and they just nod and they open the gates.
Okay. And everybody gets to come with me? Or is it just me?
Mm-hmm. Nope, they wave you through.
Okay.
And they just point. They silently point up towards the manor house.
It worked like a charm.
What race are these guards?
You're humans.
Frick.
Is everyone a human?
Yeah, most people are humans.
Huh.
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna assume you keep walking up
Oh,
towards the
yeah.
house.
we do a whole toilet thing again.
We have like a picnic?
You notice there's like a nicely manicured lawn. There's like people, working on doing yard work and stuff and keeping things nice. And there's like a little pond and whatnot. In the middle of the pond, there's there's like a fountain with like a statue, and there's again a dragon and
Like a
water
5-headed
sort of-
dragon or whatever.
Yeah, I know the
It's just
deal.
just a one-headed dragon, and it's you can't tell what color it is, but it's spitting water out because it's stone.
For sure.
Well, it's a lovely stone dragon. Wonder how much it cost. Just getting in character.
There's a lot of expensive stuff here. That is whatever.
Can you imagine being as wealthy as Mr. Draculis? Would be pretty wild. He just really must save his money. All right, let's.
It's almost like he hoards it.
Rowan's like super passive aggressive about like this being straight up being a dragon lair.
He takes a big old slurp of that coffee.
I did not finish on the way, just to spite you.
I'm still drinking it.
Chose not to drink it for like 40 minutes.
We go up to the door, I guess.
You get up to the door and it swings open before you are able to knock on it or anything. And inside you see what appears to be Osiri Draculis, who I think only Rowan and Toby met him.
I forget if Lahni was there.
A dead person in the basement. Didn't that happen?
Did they come after the fight with the robot? Because I thought this could be totally wrong. I thought they justified the robot fight with Lahni by testing us to see if we could pay back. That sounds kind of. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
It's probably not super important if half of us versus,
Like they see, Lonnie saw the picture of him on the desk, too, so she would recognize him.
Nika, take your headphones off.
What's the proper honorific that Frank would use for Draculis?
He's just been calling him Mister.
Oh, okay.
That's right. He said so.
Because I almost dropped a lord on that dude, and that would have been.
Lord Draculis!
I'm just assuming this dude's evil with a name like Draculis.
My scaliness.
Yeah.
He sees you and he goes, "Hello, chaps. Nice of you to drop by."
I'm gonna be honest, that's not what I was expecting.
Hello, Mr. Draculis. Just reporting in, sir.
Frank, I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it's been a long time. I've been working very diligently. I've been making sure that the crew doesn't spend too much money. You're not mad at me, are you? I hope you think I've been doing a good job.
He's really killing it.
It's really doing good, man. I love this guy.
As far as I know, all reports have come in saying all positive things. Is this the Tower of Grey that I've heard so much about?
We've met.
Toby,
Oh,
yes, this is the Tower of Grey that you've met so much about. I mean, heard so much about. We have Toby Treacletart right here.
Toby Treacletart.
Treacletart. We got Rowan last name here.
Rowan Gravy.
What?
Rowan Gravy. Lonnie Thon right here. And of course Skud Derringer.
He said his own name wrong.
Commit to the bit.
I see. I've heard you've been on many adventures. How is the Tower of Grey faring?
Oh, very well. I mean, especially since they
had
had me here.
That's
so
enough,
sorry.
Frank.
Many apologies. Many apologies, Lord Draconis. I mean, Mr. Draconis. Many apologies. I love you.
Pleasure to see you again. As you
Haven't
can
changed
see,
at all, Frank.
as you can see, we've saved like 4 gods so far. Isn't that impressive?
That is very impressive. I assume they've rewarded you monetarily.
Someday.
I take egg salad sandwiches.
Yeah, Lonnie does that. But we got a great deal not having to pay Lonnie in money.
And listen, you've got to spend some time, gathering renown. It's an investment so that later.
For housing.
Yeah.
Interesting. The artifact, do you have it on you now?
No.
That's a real weird thing to ask.
What artifact?
Why?
No, and also what artifact?
I mean, and Toby quickly brings up the broom. I'm sorry I lied. Yes, I do. I have this broom.
Very, very good joke, Toby. Mr. Treacletart, I suppose. As a good joke indeed. I've been following your progress closely, and Frank, I think you are going to get that Employee of the Month award after all for bringing these people to me right to my door.
I don't know that I have message, but can I actually, I think Lonnie would just say this. Lonnie turns around to Toby and it just says, Frank's a scry!
Oh. Okay, I mean, sure. I think it's reasonable that I would probably be sending every 6 seconds to each of them, like touching base, be like, sup?
What the fuck?
Hey, wow, weird. Jinkies.
You're just sending a keep alive signal. Like ping,
yeah, exactly.
Ping.
And so like the 5th time I do it, I guess Lahni would eventually.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing it in her head, she will literally just turn around and say that. Because I feel like that's my initial reaction, is just to say it out loud, so.
What did you say?
Frank's a scry. Like, you have to have something to scry on, so Draculis is using Frank to scry on us.
My initial
That's my thought.
My initial reaction in my head was that you said scroll, and I'm like, no, we can't use those.
No, not scroll. But, I mean, maybe.
So
what do you mean by that, sir?
You notice the pond over by you starts to kind of freeze over a little bit, and you notice a very noticeable chill hitting you.
How did real Frank react to what he said? Not to interrupt you.
Yeah, good point.
Real Frank is just sort of like looking around, confused.
Toby will scooch over and kind of stand in front of real Frank / Skud, just in cases.
Yeah. So Dracula sort of makes a motion with his finger, and he goes, here's your reward, Frank. And a crossbow bolt comes zipping through, and Skud does a 19 beat your armor class.
Wait, wouldn't it hit Toby because Toby got in front of me?
No, Toby got in front
you're
of the real
Frank.
Frank.
I'm protecting actual Frank, aka
Wait,
Skud.
oh, damn it. This is hard to keep track of. Does that hit my armor class? I mean, I think it's safe to say that I've got major armor, but I wouldn't come in, with it. But yeah, it still does.
Oh.
All right, so
crossbow, who gives a shit, right?
You're gonna take 14 points of piercing damage. And
holding a breath. What are you doing? Stop talking.
And in front of you, Draculus begins to morph in front of you, and before you, you see what appears to be an ancient white dragon.
No!
And
Wouldn't have
we'll
known it because
stop our podcast.
No, you B word.
damn, that's
Yeah.
good, Michael.
But
Can I also say
I'm safe because it hit the bone. They hit the bone, right? The evolving bone that I had in my pocket.
I mean, it hit a bone.
I think that was inside you.
Gosh dang it. This is our
Um,
fault if you think about it.
Can I say that, Bachmann, the way you play Frank and Michael, the way you play Draculus, it kind of seems like they had like a summer fling or something going on.
Damn.
There's
A lot of
definitely
good chemistry
There's
between you guys.
For here, for sure.
Yeah, I think Frank is real horned for Draculus, for sure.
It's gross, frankly.
Nice. You know what else is gross? When people review us on iTunes or
Gross.
Stitcher.
Great.
Oh, sorry, I was too focused on the segue to know what I was saying. As of right now, we can only collect reviews from Stitcher and iTunes, but maybe someday in the future we'll get more. Oh God!
Are you okay, Tim?
Yeah, my
He's
potato.
dying.
I honestly don't know where else one can review a podcast, but whatever. Newfoundland land Slabber from Canada says, "G'day, mate. Sly Flourish, day one Slabber, but what's up with Jayla this episode? Tried to steal Blood Drinker? Oh gosh. Thank you. Junpei Guy Fieri. That's funny. We agree, so we read it. This review. I'll see your McGee and me and raise you a Salty the Singing Songbook. I know Salty. I should get a Salty the Songbook tattoo.
Oh my god.
Extra points if you've been in a Colby's Clubhouse play. I don't know.
No, that one I do not know.
Not OG, but a Slabber. Started in September, just caught up, getting the same feelings as when Tom, and Harper died. I'll just have to wait each week like everyone else. We should probably advise people to maybe put fewer spoilers in reviews.
In the spoiler, well,
What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean,
I don't know
I'm
how
not.
much-
It's not a shame zone here. I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably, because people could theoretically. I mean, that's the whole point of reviews, right? Is that
Yeah. Do people
aren't
actually
us
read
them?
reviews?
I don't know. I feel
I
like
read
people-
a lot of reviews, but not for pod. Well, yeah, for podcasts I do.
They're
Do you
definitely
get, like-
supposed to.
Yeah. It's probably not a big deal, but just don't put it in the title, I guess.
Yeah, so people can
And they
kinda
didn't do
skim it,
that. They didn't do
maybe.
that at all. But I'm just curious.
Yes.
Douche Pickle says,
All
Beans.
right.
L is for the way Lahni runs with speed. O is for old Billadong's yellow feet. V is the very, very shrill voice of Toby. E is everyone that makes this podcast so special. It's such a wonderful mess. L. I never realized how much I appreciate the ability to binge episodes by Jackpot75 says, I gotta say, after catching up, I really understand why people complain about shopping episodes and performance reviews. However, this podcast really has a big impact on me, and I'm happy to have you all in my life. MD Pod says, okay, listen, y'all, the show is great. Watch the videos on YouTube, but don't drink every time Nika, aka my hero, does, because that's how I end up drunk enough to admit that I want to be part of Tim and Jennifer's marriage. They're precious. Mike's baby gets cuter every time she joins the podcast, and he gets funnier with every passing minute. And Michael, the DM, holds it all together brilliantly, creating a beautiful universe. I feel like they're my 5 best friends, getting me through work and then getting me through drunkenly cleaning my house. Oni Shiri says,
Hey, that's Oni.
that sounds like Mel. Yeah, it's been too long. Not really. I've been listening for years now and even done a whole host of fan art for y'all over on Twitter. And I just finished my 6th re-listen. So I figured it was high time for review.
Mel, you are a
I'm
champion.
going to fight you. Wait. Oh, sorry. You guys have got me through several hard times in my life, and I bet you'll get me through more to come. Thanks for everything you nerds do, and keep giving me reasons to draw, as always. M. Walmusley says 130 says, good for when Sirius radio subscription expires. Seriously, because I am cheap and Sirius radio subscription ran out, started looking on Spotify for something to listen to. Started at episode 1 and now am currently on episode 195. You guys are great and seem to have fun. I am a bit of a rule follower and a min-maxer, so I love listening, but doubt I could play this way. I'm a 43-year-old dude with a wife and 2 kids. Thanks for doing this so I don't feel so bad about my hobbies and interests. Some of you should start playing Fortnite with me. That'd be great.
Can you floss? If you can't, get out of here.
Get out of here. Lil Dano says, keep up the great work. I found this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm on episode 65 right now. Having a great time listening to you guys. Keep it icy. Arc and Angelian 666 says, my D&D obsession. I've been listening to this podcast now for about 6 months, and dear God, is it absolutely phenomenal. Mike B, Mike D, Tim, Jennifer, Nika really keep me happy when I would otherwise be down. I've listened through all 3 episodes at least 8 times now. Holy shit. And it never gets old. I still laugh at every joke and still feel sad when Tom dies because of money. Thank you so much. Fire-breathing Mahogany says, great show. Take an E. I love this show. Been listening from episode 1 for about 2 months now and just caught up. Whoa. Was going to leave a review sooner, but then all my favorite characters kept getting killed off. I was okay with Banana Foster dying, though. The power he wielded was too great. When Harper died, can't say I was surprised, but still a little mad. I really wish Bear Charger was alive for that one. If not...
He would have been so sad.
So sad. If not, just for his reaction to Harper just exploding all over him. Props to Eluder for being just the last original slobber left, assuming that Junpei died trying to steal another hat. All of you guys are doing great work. Keep it up. Okay, bye. Doom Pony says this podcast eats all the bacon. Binge listening from episode 1 for the last 4 months and caught up just in time to see Eluder part ways. I'm a subscriber of nearly 20 different podcasts, and I just haven't listened to a single one since you first woke up on Slabs. These strange, wonderful people have the kind of chemistry that every awkward, introverted person wishes for. The result is a wonderfully detailed and hilarious story that you wish would never end. P.S. I live for Bachmann's Gilbert Godfrey impression. P.P.S. Also, by Bachmann, you know you've done something right when you tell everyone you lie on your rolls and no one believes you. That is true.
No one believes
Thank you
me,
so
right?
much, everyone, for your reviews. These were particularly moving, and it means a lot to hear them.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast, and I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com where you can find other thrilling podcasts, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished figuring out the toilet situation, head on over to Apple Podcast or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. You can also find new episodes of Drunks and Dragons completely ad-free on Stitcher Premium. For a free month of Stitcher Premium, go to stitcherpremium.com/Wondery and use promo code Wondery. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Make sure to join us on April 27th for the 24-hour Geekly charity stream benefiting the Trevor Project. If you've been wanting to meet your favorite podcasters and other fantastic Geeklies, don't miss out on GeeklyCon 2019 in Columbus, Ohio. Dates are July 18th through the 21st, and tickets are on sale now at geeklycon.com. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep it dicey. And stop the next part.
That was I didn't want to stop. Can we play this weekend, Michael?
I know.
So true, Michael.
No.
I'm playing D&D this weekend.
I have to go see Sailor Moon.
Well, sorry,
That's right, you're driving.
not this weekend. Next
weekend we can, but can someone else DM?
No.
I'll DM.
Thanks, Tim.
I've never heard of
308?
Salty the songbook, and now I looked him up, and I wish I hadn't.
Salty
He's
Songbook is so fucking
Very
weird.
scary.
I hope there's Rule 34 of him.
Oh, you know there is.
Well,
Why,
considering that
why
this
do I have to
weekend,
Google that? Okay.
considering I looked up this weekend and there are quite a few explicit Winnie the Pooh fan fictions, I assume there are.
We meant to record 3 Waterdeep episodes this weekend, but we accidentally got way too high on Friday night. Like, we can't play, right? No.
Like immediately, and I kept like going to Tim. Like I was worried that Tim was going to be disappointed because he had prepared and was going to DM, and I was like, kept patting his head,
It's like,
being
you
worried
mad
about
about
him.
No, we've been
And then
watching
we watched-
painting YouTube for 3 hours.
Then we watched like art restoration videos on YouTube.
It was amazing.
Oh my god.
And like Vine,
Oh,
the
man.
Vine compilation made sense, but the art restoration one was more of a
It was
surprise.
like we couldn't move. We were just like,
The high mind ones with the high mind ones. And
And it was
sometimes art
really
restoration.
interesting
we watched like
Like-
8 different Vine compilations that were all kind of the same.
and kind of bad.
Very bad, yeah. But it was fun.
And then we watched the videos. What were those where people were like trying to chop onions and shit? Because that was also
Oh, like
really,
50 people tried to
Like,
chop
yeah,
an
they
onion,
basically
peel
were
a
like-
pineapple.
yeah, like trying to do different kitchen like cooking things.
Yeah.
And some people were really fucking bad at it, and then they would show the people who were good at it, and then they have a chef be like, "This is how you should actually do it."
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Bob
pretty
Ross.
interesting. People are real dumb.
Right? Bob
Not know
Ross.
how to cut it.
Great.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
classic.
All right, I need to go pee-pee.
I need to go to
And
bed.
I go to bed. Bye.
Good night,
All right, love you guys. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go pee-pee. Goodbye. Everybody have a good night. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. You know, everybody. It's been great. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, thanks for streaming. No problem. Thanks for watching. Be sure to catch us next week. Come out and see us at PAX East, everybody. Bye. Bye.